Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't mind the madness going on in the back. That has nothing to do with me. This is just a smoke test. Cause I was thinking earlier. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. Oh, I know what I was thinking about. I was thinking about, because I was on Twitter and I saw Ramonte getting into a fight. And he could fight, don't play with him. But it was something that not really was about Ramonte, but triggered this about Ramonte. And it was like, no matter where you are in life, no matter where you are, you could be like really up and coming, doing your thing, blah, blah, blah. You could be billionaire, trillionaire. People are always gonna try to say some shit about you or just do some shit to tear you down, have negative shit comes towards you. Like, people are gonna always try to do that. People are always gonna try to do that. It don't matter where you are in life. Like, that shit is gonna never stop. Like, people are always gonna do that. And that's so crazy because it's like, one, how can you be so bothered by somebody you barely don't even know? Because a lot of people think they know somebody based on social media. I swear to God, I cannot tell you how many people think they know me or know how I act based on social media. Like, I don't even post everything on social media. I don't. I just say what the fuck I be thinking at the moment. And it could be fabricated. It could be all lies. You don't know. But people are going to go with that because they see that. Like, that's so weird. That's so weird. That's so weird. But people are going to always try to do that. Always. And it's like, I can imagine myself being that bothered by somebody that I'm always praying on their downfall. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I get in my little, like, ooh, I hate this bitch moments. Like, how can you be so da-da-da-da? But trust, I'll be over there in a cool couple of days. Like, can't nobody bother me that much but my father. But, can't nobody besides that bother me that much. That's really crazy. Can't nobody bother me that much. Like, ain't no way you taking up this much capacity in my shit. Better than me. Which also led me to thinking, like, be yourself. Like, it's so hard for people to be themselves. Especially today. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta put this blunt out because now this shit is getting real. Hold on. Let me put this bitch out. Because now this shit. Y'all. It's so hard for people to be themselves. You would think at the new time and new day and age, people are starting to progressing and actually being their true authentic selves. But no. I was literally on Twitter, like, I was just seeing this shit. Everybody was on Twitter asking questions about, like, just be like, my nigga this, do you think I should do this? My nigga did this, do I think I should do this? Like, why are you asking social media what you should do in your real life? I'm at the point where I don't know if this is, like, people pulling jokes or what, but I've seen it too much. I'm seeing it too much. I guess that's the point where people are asking social media how to do things in their life. What? Or will all them white mothers get on TikTok and be like, oh my God, I don't know how to take care of my daughter's hair. Or like all them white moms be getting on TikTok and doing that shit and be like, oh, I don't know how to take care of my black daughter's hair. Then why'd you fuck around and have a black daughter? If you don't know how to, like, what? What? Bitch, it don't take nothing out of you to go look up some how to deal with 4C hair, but you're on the internet asking people how to do your child's hair. Wild. But that's just really saying, like, people are, and then it's also one thing in this day and age, people are just so caught up of being everything but themselves, but they think they being their true authentic selves. People think they actually being themselves, but you're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Like a way that's like shit with like clothes. With fashion and shit, there's two ways I think about this. One, I truly believe that some people out here think that their style of clothing and how they want to dress themselves is truly authenticated by the person they want to live through, clothes wise. I truly think that, because you can be inspired by people. That's why I always say, like, inspiration wise, I like everybody my inspiration. Everybody. Because everybody is. The person you're inspired by was inspired by this, and that person. The person they was inspired by was inspired by this, and that person. So everybody's inspired by somebody in some way. That's just fact. So I do believe that. The other hand, when it comes to fashion, is I'm just like, okay, you look uncomfortable as fuck. How you're dressed. You look like you don't fit that type of style. You look like you just wear that type of style because that's all you see. That's all you do. Like how street fashion just really like took off, and like how that thing just popped off. And then it became a trend, and people was doing all of this and doing that and shopping off brands like fast fashion as websites, when you can easily go to the thrift stores that's been open since you were born, before your parents were born, and get some shit from there. But that's a different story. But you rather go to Temu and just this and that. I ain't gonna lie, I do be going to Temu. So I ain't gonna sit there and fake like I'm not. Because I do. I just ordered a shirt off of there because I thought it was cute. But that's not my solely independent factor for getting clothes. A good 75% of my clothes are thrifted. Not even gonna lie to you. A good 25% of them are my mom's clothes. Not gonna lie to you. I don't know why I brought numbers into it, because that just confused the fuck out of me. Because what I say? 75%? 25%? Ooh, I'm such a bad... Ooh, when it comes to math, don't even talk to me, bro. Like, I gotta look this up. Give me the calculator. God damn. Damn, where the calculator? I don't know, but damn. That's just so bad. I don't even know why I brought math into it. And oh my God, y'all, I just found out. Well, I didn't just find this out. I already knew. I was just waiting on a confirmation. That I made the dean's list. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Yeah, I already knew that I made the dean's list because I like to keep up with my academics throughout my semester. Be like, okay, if I get this grade, it's gonna bump me up to here, blah, 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 blah. I already like to do that. I already like to keep up with my shit. So when they emailed me that I made the dean's list, I was like, yeah, I already knew, but shit, thanks. And I sent it to my mom. And she was like, oh my gosh, she sent me all these videos. Hold on, let me show you. Oh, but 75 and 25 do add up to a good hundo. But I'm going to say 75% of my shit is thrifted. A good 5% is my mama's clothes. A good 10%, not going to lie, is from like high school, middle school, all that shit, college, all that. Like a good part of that is as well. A good 10% of that as well, because I can't tell you how many shirts I got from my high school. And then the last 10% is probably like clothes I actually went out and bought myself. Of clothes I actually went out and bought myself, like whether that's little stores at the mall or some shit from off Temu. Yeah. But nevertheless, I still shop there, so hold yourself accountable. But for real. Oh, I was gonna show y'all. Yeah, damn y'all. I hate when I be high sometimes. I be forgetting a lot of shit. I was gonna send y'all what my mom sent me. I told her that I made a dinghy list, and she sent me this, and then this, and then that. But yeah, that's just like really getting to me. Like, people so caught up in a lot of people, like a way this like broke a reality for me is when I realized, and I think I heavily realized this, like my high school freshman year, that people have other lives. People have other lives. Like, everybody you meet, they have their own life. And you probably like, okay, I know this, but you don't know that. You don't know that. Like, the people you meet have their own lives. Like, I'm just me. I'm living my life. I see what I see at the end of the day. I know what I know at the end of the day. But when I go out and meet with my friends or whatever, we hang out, I'm like, they go home by themselves. I'm not going home with you. We just met up for 20 minutes. Oh my God. What? Because sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I be thinking my friends is me. I'd be like, okay, we're going home. What do you mean? I be thinking my friends is me sometimes. I swear to God. I'm like, okay, let's go. It's so crazy how I think about this. But that's true. Everybody has their lives outside of their own. That's wild. But that really helped me with that derealization of like, it's better to live as yourself and be yourself. It's better to just live like that. Cause me thinking my friends is me. I'm essentially them, right? I don't know. But yeah, just be yourself. For real. In a land full of people who like to live for other people, control other people, do your own thing. Just vibe. Just vibe, for real. Do your own thing. Have knowledge of yourself. Have knowledge of the people you put in your circle and share your energy. Have knowledge of your environment, the environments you go to. Just have knowledge. That's fucking important. But yeah, be yourself. That's like my number one thing. That's like the number one thing I strive to do every day. I wake up is be myself. Be myself. For sure. Cause, not to be cliche, but there's literally only one of you. Literally. I ain't even gonna lie. My mom be thinking she me sometimes, and now she can live through me because we got the same face. But girl, no, this is not that. Oh my God, especially when I was younger. Girl, no. I'm gonna do what I want. And that's that. Message you, twin. Message you real bad, twin. Don't even play. I made me some tea earlier too because yeah, I wanted some tea. It's not that good though. I made better teas, not even gonna lie. But it's alright, it'll hold me down. But yeah, just be yourself. Like, I got this poster right here in my room. I bought this poster at a time last year where I was going through a lot of change, and I couldn't necessarily let that go, so I wasn't really never going through change. Like, everything around me externally was changing, internally too, but I couldn't let that go because I don't know, I just really couldn't let it go. Everything in me was trying to tell me to let it go. Physically, mentally, everything in me was trying to tell me to let it go. But spiritually, I just could not let it go. I couldn't let it go. And it just took a toll on me every chance it got, which was every day. Not even gonna lie. It was every day. Every day was constant bullshit. Couldn't let it go. That was change, but I couldn't let it happen. Even though it was changing around me, I was like, oh, okay. I did not let it happen. And I bought this poster. I went to this poster sale with my roommates at the time. I went to a poster sale with them. We was getting some posters for our dorm rooms and our shared space or whatever. And I started looking for my room. I was like, some posters I think I like. And I was reading the posters, looking through the posters, and I saw this poster, and it literally said, "Let that shit go." So I felt like it was a sign, because I was like, because like a few months before the sale was, I was just saying how heavily I couldn't let things go. Like, I hate when people play with me. I still do hate when people play with me. Like, why play with your life? Don't play with mine. Like, please. I still hate when people play with me, but I'm learning to let that shit go. So I felt like that was a sign. So I bought the poster, which was fucking $15, by the way. I couldn't have made that poster. But I bought it nevertheless, because I support small businesses sometimes. Yeah. I bought the poster. I just feel like that was a sign. And I had it up every day in my room. And then when I was moving back home, because, yeah, when I was moving back home, I really wanted to find it like in August, so I could put it in my room back at my old house. I just couldn't find it though. So I was like, oh my god, my mom lost my posters. I put her in charge. I put her in charge of one thing: take care of the posters. She lost it. I think I lost it, but no, I left her in charge of my posters. She lost it. Anyway, nevertheless, I came to where I found this poster recently, and the first thing I did was hang it on the wall. Then I hung these two things up, because these is in my old room. Plus, these walls are like hideous, so I needed to cover these up because I couldn't keep seeing it. But yeah. And I was just like, let that shit go, because right now, at the point that I just keep finding myself no matter how much I move through life and grow through my life, I always find myself right back at where I started a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever. I always find myself right back at that point where I'm like literally at a line between evolving and like just going back to my old self. I feel like I'm always at that point, no matter where I'm at. Through each year, it could be now, and then it could hit me in December. I just always find myself in that point where I'm just evolving, and I'm at a test point in my life, and it's just like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. But I gotta do something, because gotta do something. Gotta do something. That's why I'm just so I'm like, okay, be yourself for real, because that's the only thing that can get me through this, is being myself. I can't do this for nobody else. I gotta actually want this for myself. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now. So I hung that poster back up as just like a mantra to me every morning, because I see it every morning. I wake up, I see it every morning, I gotta close my eyes. Let that shit go. Let that shit go. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I went to go grab me a banana. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, it's been like 20, 30, 45 minutes since I took this intermission. I was talking with my mom as well. But, what brought me to this conclusion of talking about this stuff is because recently I've been watching 2 new YouTubers that I think are lit. One is Peyton B. I think that's her name. But Peyton, I've just been watching Peyton. And this YouTuber, Life with Lex. And I just really love her content. I really do. I just really love her content. It's really lit. Like, and she always talk about stuff that I'm like, that I want to talk about and that I'm interested in. So, yeah, I like her content. It's super cool, super dope, super fire. But one of her recent videos, she was talking about like just thinking for yourself. But she was talking about this quote or whatever, like thinking for yourself and like having your strong mind. That's why I was saying like earlier to like be yourself and like, cause be yourself, bitch. Be yourself. But she was talking about in her video was like thinking for yourself and like having a strong mind, which for sure. I think she's talking about this cult thing. I gotta finish watching the video. But he led me to what I was talking about earlier. And then, hold on, I hate this phone, bro. I need a new phone. I still got an iPhone 11, which, okay, I'm thankful for that I even have an iPhone, but, oh, this 11 gotta go. For sure, this 11 gotta go. But just, as I was watching her, I was just also thinking about, like, I also believe that's why it's so important of like being conscious of your environment and things you do and the things you consume. Like, that's why I think when it comes to like content, since we're like such a content based generation right now, it's really important of who you watch and who you let into your brain. I think, like, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why I think it's so super important to watch people or even be influenced by people who like have something of substance worth saying, you know, like, if you get where I'm going. Like, I just think that that's important to have people around you that you watch or that's just around you that's like, you know, that you can learn from and grow from. Like, I think that's just super important. Like, that's super important, especially in this generation, because everything is just so content based. Like, content, like putting shit on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, shit, even Facebook. And at this point, you cannot escape social media. As hard as you try, you cannot escape social media. Like, it's something that's gonna be, like, I hate to say it, here to stay. And it could be your enemy, or it can help you. That's why I think it's just like super important. Like, you go to my YouTube, I swear the only thing that you see is like frequency shit. Because I listen to frequencies when I'm like doing anything in my life, like going to sleep or just sitting down or just thinking. Like, I just have a frequency playing in the background. That's really the only thing you see on my YouTube. That and YouTubers like Pay and Beat and Life with Lex. That's pretty much all you'll see. And some Glee shit too. I ain't even gonna hold you. But yeah, that's super important. Like watching the people in their content that you consume. What they say, you are what you eat. So you are what you watch. Be careful. Or, you know, just do what the fuck you want. Because you're going to do that anyway. But, yeah, I'm about to finish. Because I got work in the morning. I'm gonna wake up and on it. Trying to keep up with the real one. Actually, I have work in like 4 hours. Because it's 1 o'clock and I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But I'm about to finish getting ready for work. Chow down this banana. And dip. Peace.